What it do? Dream team. It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Boston Celtics 1980-81 documentary, The Dynasty Renewed. Before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. This is the third part. I'm excited to jump into this. Before we do, I already told you to subscribe. So what we got?
I know I got a talent and a lot of people don't have, and I just try to go out and do my best for the fans.
Boston fans have seen a lot of basketball talent come and go. They know class when they see it, and so does Coach Bill Fitch.
Larry Bird is a fantastic basketball player. I've run out of adjectives and words to describe Larry Bird. If you play backgammon with Larry Bird, if you play marbles with Larry Bird, you better be out to win, because that's the only way he's going to play the game.
The Houston Rockets know that they've let the Celtics off the hook in Game 1, and they know what they have to do in order to earn a second-game victory, especially Moses Malone.
They go to the board real well. You know, they get out and run. We got to stop their running game. We got to play tough defense, and we got to be tough man when we got to play against the Boston Celtics.
No one need impress Moses Malone with the gravity of the Rockets' task, and Malone wastes no time going about his business. That business
Oh my God!
Often in spectacular fashion.
Jeez. Oh my God!
In many a coach's side. One statistic that disturbs a coach more than any other is his opponent's offensive rebounds, and that is Malone's specialty.
Oh my Lord!
Futile cry with Malone lurking near the boards. Malone is so skilled at his craft that defenders often find there's only one way to cope with the powerful rebounder. Don't foul him, grab him, or it's a sure 2 points. Of course, one coach who is glad to see Malone do his thing is Del Harris.
Certainly, to have a man like Malone on our team is an advantage to the coach, because you always have that ace in the hole, and it's an advantage to the rest of the players because he draws so much defense that our other players don't have to be quite as good an NBA basketball player to be effective, because they're only getting about 75% attention on defense oftentimes.
Billy Paultz.
This man is an absolute monster in there.
Whether it's Maxwell or a Bird playing myself, and they're also conscious of helping out on Moses Malone, it gives me an opportunity to get some easy shots.
Moses Malone is one of the rare type players that can, he's the Bill Russell, he's the Wilt Chamberlain type that can turn a game around. Watching him operate on the offensive board is
Jeez.
This Malone three-point play, his 31st point, pulls the Rockets within 1 with just 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the game.
That man. Give me that.
Later, the Rockets cling to a 1-point lead as Malone pulls down his 15th rebound and calls timeout. The Rockets need an insurance basket.
Pick here. We got Al and Paul. Al and Paul set this pick here. Malone, you go. If he's wide open, give it to him. If not, curl to the ball side, Malone. To the ball side if you don't get the lob. Break out, get the ball, and try to turn right down to Malone. We want to get the shot in the next 5 seconds if we can.
Once again, the Rockets call on Malone in a critical situation. Flirting with an upset all night, the Celtics have turned the ball 22 times for
God dang! My God!
Down to this. Dunleavy inbounds to Reed.
Dang.
Allen Level. Level looks for Malone, but the big guy can't get free. Level drives the baseline with a trio of Celtics contesting his shot.
Oh my Lord, that's a tough shot. That's tough. That's tough. That's a great shot.
The 12-footer is good, and the biggest score in Allen Level's short professional career gives the Rockets a critical 3-point margin, just 28 seconds from a brand new playoff.
But you got Larry on the other side. Got Larry on the other side.
All right, everybody listen now. You got to play just good, solid position defense. We're ahead 3. Don't go trapping or taking any silly chances to steal. we want to play position so that if they do score, it's a tough shot over a hand, right? All right, we're in the bonus, so we don't want to foul the shooter. Whatever you do, don't foul the shooter. Hey, we're talking good, solid 30 position defense. You're going to be on the three-point shooter, but it's position. You're right there. You're not going to let it go around you. Don't let Tiny have a quick situation.
With 5 seconds remaining, Tiny Archibald's 17-footer bounces high off the rim. Houston escapes with a split. This contest was like the race between the tortoise and the hare, and the Rockets' victory is a testament to Coach Harris's gospel of controlled offensive basketball. This is Houston's first win over Boston in 15 tries, and their playoff victory on the road.
They said first win in 15 tries. My God.
With what is ridiculously referred to as the home court advantage in this curious 1981 playoffs, the Rockets return to Houston. This futuristic landscape contrasts as sharply with Boston's antique charm as do the Rockets' and Celtics' styles of play. Game 3 is a landmark event in Houston sports history. The Rockets will become the first established pro franchise in Houston to ever host a world championship.
Uh-oh. They split the first. They took home court advantage.
The Rockets enjoyed the last laugh in Game 2, and Boston did not take kindly to that humbling experience. Right from the start, Boston makes it clear they do not intend to let Houston...
God dang. Ref, that's a foul. What you talking about? Out of bounds.
And Boston did not...
Oh, dude ran into him.
Right from the start, Boston makes it clear they do not intend to let Houston embarrass them.
He wasn't even out when he touched it.
Boston makes it clear they do not intend to let Houston
embarrass them. He was still in.
The first half for Houston is a lesson in frustration.
Go, John! You saw that! You fouled!
Oh, dang.
At the half, the Rockets can only muster a mere 30 points.
Oh, good block.
Breaks or no breaks, this game is a brawl. Whoever
God dang.
It's not a contact sport.
Nah, that's not a foul on Larry. That was not a foul. Sheesh. Oh my. God dang. Oh my. He grabbed his leg. Oh, good save. Bro, this all in one game? Is this all in? I don't think I've seen a game where people hit the floor this many times. This in one game, I don't think I've seen this many people hit the floor ever.
Frustrated by an inspired and aggressive Boston defense, Houston tempers begin to run a little hot.
Uh-oh.
Coach Harris attempts to reverse a deteriorating situation with some constructive criticism.
We have to work our tail ends off to get a basket, and we let them dribble at full court, and nobody's challenged.
But to no avail as Boston continues to increase its margin. Cedric Maxwell paces the Celtics with 19 points, and this hook shot puts Houston down by 21.
Such a nice hook shot, man.
The Rockets are snake-bit. They shoot a dismal 24 for 79 from the floor.
Hey, it looked like he grabbed his left.
Missed an awful lot of good shots.
How are they missing all of these?
Houston had been able to win despite low shooting percentages in the past, but today, even their usually firm grip on game tempo had deserted them. As they say down in Texas, the Rockets couldn't hit a bull's butt with a bass fiddle.
I've never heard that.
With the game-leading 23 points, only Malone was effective offensively. And in the fourth quarter, his teammates couldn't get him the ball.
Dang.
The Rockets simply could not get a ball to drop or a call their way. Houston is never in it. After erasing the Celtics' home court advantage in Game 2, the Rockets come up empty, scoring a team season-low 71 points.
Oh, wow.
Since Syracuse lost to Fort Wayne in the 1955 championship series, has any team scored so few points in the finals?
Dang. That got blasted. I'm assuming they got blasted. They got hit up to 71.
The very next day, and the Rockets' series demeanor was an indication of the game's.
The very next day? Not even a day break?
Another bad performance would leave Houston with a 3-1 deficit and a long trip back to Boston. As it was, they were already the biggest underdogs to fight for a title since Rocky Balboa.
I love Rocky Balboa.
But the Houston fans didn't see it that way. Yet another sellout crowd in the Summit added boisterous support to their hero's grim-faced sense of purpose. Dunleavy, Henderson, Malone, Paulson, Reed. These five men and swingman Bill Willoughby are the only Rockets Del Harris will play in Game 4.
We're getting it over here on one side. Always give Malone a chance. Every time down, give him a chance. So get it over here one time. Then if you don't have it, run your red or whatever comes up. But don't just take it to one side and kill it there. You got at least give the man a chance. Good hard touch on that.
Harris's strategy is simple. Get the ball to Malone, even if it takes a little while. Guard Mike Dunleavy tells it his way.
Basically, we're trying to go to Moses for the first 15 or 18 seconds on the clock, and then after that, anything that is open, you have the opportunity to go on your own.
That makes sense.
That's exactly what Mike Dunleavy did.
Okay, Mike!
An offensive outburst gave the Celtics defense another dimension to worry about.
Okay, Mike! Mike said, hey, we finna come out here and play. They not finna kill us every game. Ooh, that was nice.
Dunleavy scored 13 of his game-high 28 points in the third quarter, and the Rockets had a lead that they would not lose.
Mike came to play.
Dunleavy's performance overshadowed another good game from Robert Reed.
I think every player wants to be known as a good ball player. Now, hopefully, when this series is over with, everybody will know who Robert Reed is.
Reed is a native Texan, and down south, it's just plain Bobby Joe.
Yeah. Good tough shot.
Though Reed started it forward, he also filled in admirably in the backcourt.
Good finish.
Del Harris's no tomorrow strategy was working. His 6 Ironmen had Bill Fitch flustered and almost ready to throw in the towel. Only an NBA championship will put a smile on this man's face. In addition, there was the distinctive board work of Moses Malone, who grabbed 9 offensive rebounds and 22 caroms in all.
9 offensive alone, 22 boards, and my God, Moses! You really was parting the sea out there, big fella.
As the clock ran down, the Houston Spirits were up, and all Harris had to do was tell his players the obvious.
Match up, no fouls, be right with them. Don't let him create it.
Harris needn't have worried. The Celtics made only 30% of the shots and were thoroughly frustrated in their efforts to get back in the game. Even reliable Larry Bird had an off game.
Oh, he smoked that.
When in trouble, the Celtics like to lean on.
Only 8?
In Game 4, Boston didn't have a leg to stand on.
Yeah, Houston ran him out the gym that night.
Houston thoroughly outplayed the Celtics and evened the series at 2 games each. The Rockets had earned a return engagement at Boston Garden.
It's just crazy that a team who ain't even had, unless they were like injured most of that year or something, they ain't even half their games are in the finals, and it's 2-2. Like, just I feel like no one would have expected that. But that's all we got for part 3. Part 4 coming tomorrow. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. It's your boy D Neal, out.